Okay, we're live once again. Continuing with Memories of Celceta. Left off yesterday. We just discovered that in order to stop the Mask of the Sun, we need the Mask of the Moon. Big shock there. Yeah, so apparently it had been split into two pieces in two different locations. We found the first one yesterday. And we'll be continuing up Mount Vesuvio to get the second piece today. Actually, I take that back. First, we had some side quests to do. We checked side quests and we had a couple that we needed to do. So, side quest first, then Mount Vesuvio. I'm not sure if this is the right way. Seems to be blanking on the way to get to the waterfall cave. There it is, okay. Alright, this is the right place. Is this the same boss battle as before? Okay, can I stop being... Can I not be ping-ponged everywhere? Okay, so now we get to turn that in. Just double check. I think those were the only two, just 2 kill quests. Just did that one. Celery Head, Swarm of Scarlet. Yeah, just 2 kill quests. Three, 42, 43. She is 97 out of 54. Yeah, she needs it more. Okay, so hey, the party of the 3 girls is the one that needs most leveling right now. Okay, there's Celery. Yeah, that's where we're headed. Only had to be 20 levels above that thing to kill it quickly. More spiders. It's like 6 of them. Definitely more than 6. A lot more than 6. Make it there eventually. Alright, turn this in, and we can continue with the story. That's 30,000 altogether. I think we still need to buy armor for a couple of people. Or 4 people, to be exact. Alright, that was just enough to equip everybody. Let's see about doing items. Items are best into non, because we can synthesize them instead of just paying for them. Or we could, if we actually had the items for it. Nope, we got to buy them straight up. And yesterday we left off, we had just gotten up to Mount Vesuvio. That's where we're gonna go. Let's double check. 42, 42, 43. Awesome. Okay, so this is still the party we're going with. It needs leveling. Just did that. That was kind of overkill. Hit the wrong button. Tablet. You know, I haven't used the tablet once this playthrough. Might actually want to try popping a couple next boss battle, just to see how much of a difference they make.
Leave everything to me.
Okay, so that was just for that. Apparently there's a memory around. I'm impressed that you knew where to find me. Should you really be here now? Your 5 retainers are worried about your absence from the temple. As a place where I first swore to become king, this is the starting point of who I am now. There's nowhere more suitable, and I wish to think undisturbed. You can be quite troublesome, monarch, disappearing every time you have something to think about. So I heard about the tower. What inspired you to build one in such a place? Oh, nothing in particular. It's just a little retreat for myself. Perhaps a place suitable for me to think undisturbed? Are you intending to leave Elduke then? One day, yes. I've told you before, I intend to leave the kingdom of Celceta to mankind, once I feel mankind is ready to take care of her. But it is best to do so in stages. First, I shall leave the Temple of the Sun and lend support from behind the scenes. Yes, I recall you discussing that plan once before. I intend to gradually move more and more into the background, so much so that one day people will completely forget my existence. At which point, I'll merely watch over them, living a life of peace and serenity. It's my plan, anyway. I see. I would expect no less from you. Well, wish me luck, old friend. I'm going off to work toward this retirement of mine, bit by bit. Now kiss. Adol remembered he could take more hits. Another King of Lafonce's memories. Seems to have taken place right here, too. Which means there could still be others in the area. I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for more as we go.
Now!
Courage belt. What do you do? Obtain SP when damaged.
Now! 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 Now!
Oh crap. Really should have investigated that side path. I thought maybe the change to 3D would mean we'd have a game where we didn't have to deal with a slippery ice dungeon. How naive of me. Hey, we got a diamond. Yeah, it was an artifact that we needed that for. About to say, there was something I definitely needed a diamond for. It's an artifact. Oh, okay, never mind. Side path is just the way back up. Well, that's an upgrade for someone. He's got +8. Karna does not have the lowest. I'll just give it to Adel anyway. When push comes to shove, he's a character I'm going to be using. So, best stats for him is in my best interest. Is it boss time? Harp music. Remnos.
Hey.
Karna, Adel, I knew you'd come. Adel, you're as pleasant as ever. What are you trying to find here? Must be pretty damn important if you need this many soldiers to get it. Oh, I think you know. Now that he has the Mask of the Sun, there's only one thing left Lord Gruda still needs. The Mask of the Moon, formerly owned by King Lafance of Celceta. I was afraid you'd say that. So you're here for the same reason we are. Well, there was always a chance such a legendary artifact may possess the same power as the Mask of the Sun. Fortunately, it seems his worries were in vain. What do you mean? We've already located the Mask of the Moon. You were right in thinking it's here on this mountain. What? However, not only is it broken in half, it appears to have lost all its former power. It's just a decoration now. And since we have no use for a broken shell of a mask, we just left it where it was. Broken? Does that mean... Most likely, yeah. I mean, we already know it's broken. We found the other piece. I assume I was supposed to come here first. So you're just going to let us have it? If you don't believe me, by all means, go and have a look for yourself. This whole excursion has been nothing but a huge waste of time. I have no desire to waste more. You'll excuse me. Wait. What's happening to my mask? Remnos, what's going on? Knew we couldn't trust you. Did Lord Gruda not ask you to bring him the Mask of the Moon? May have lost its power. I'm assuming this is the magician chick. May have lost its power, but you have your orders. Why aren't you following them? It's not for you to decide what Lord Gruda wants. It's her. Weren't you supposed to be at the temple? Don't be coy with me. When you broke free of my spell all on your own, I knew you had potential. Imagine my surprise when you suddenly pledged loyalty to Lord Gruda, and excelled beyond all expectations as leader of the Mass Division. Your talents were great, and you needed no coaxing to help us. It's like you were the perfect lackey. A little too perfect.
There.
Never thought I'd hear you compliment me so highly. I'm honored. Don't mock me. I knew you couldn't let my guard down around you. Lately, I haven't even been able to read your thoughts. That's why I decided to tweak your mask. I said it so that if you ever did anything that ran counter to our orders, it would take your life. What?
Oh.
And would you look at that? My little modification just kicked in. You were thinking of giving the Mask of the Moon to them, weren't you?
Oh dear.
I was doing so well, too. Can't believe I let my guard down at the last moment.
Remnos.
Mass Division is approaching. Whoa, hold on now. You telling me that everything Remnos was doing this whole time was... a ruse, it would seem. He pretended to obey Gruda, all the while gathering information to use against him. Really? I thought my acting was fairly splendid, if I do say so myself. Silence! How dare you betray me? How dare you bring shame upon me like this? Spell I cast upon your mask will squeeze the life out of you bit by bit until the pressure finally ends you. But don't worry, your dear sister will be joining you on your trip to the underworld. Where did she go? Meant to recover the Mask of the Moon. We must dispatch these soldiers and pursue. Watch out, Adel. All I was waiting for, just leave it a flashcard. That was the last of them.
No.
Red Nose. We'll find a way to get you out of this, I swear we will. Karna, go after Bami. She gets the Mask of the Moon. What? Always with the man's voice, woman's voice. I'm trying to voice act here, people. Give me some directions. If you want to save me, you better hurry. Leo. Hey there, Leo. Not so tough now, are you? We can save him. How? Tell me. The only way to break Bami's curse is to stop it at the source. In other words, you're going to have to take her down. Where'd you hear that? We overheard some of the guards talking about it when we were sneaking by. Yes, exactly. We were listening into the enemy's communications. It was genius intelligence gathering at its finest. We're really gonna have to hurry. We'll have to find the mask and to save Remnos. Kalilica. Go. As fast as you can. Everything this man has done has been for the sake of his homeland. He's been pretending to obey Bami from the start. Trying to solve the mystery of the mask so he could pass that information on to you. Eventually. What? So you knew all along, did you? Much as I hate to admit it, he's a chivalrous warrior. Leave him to me. I'll look after him until you return. Commander Leo, thank you. There's no need to thank me. Just go on and get the Mask of the Moon and open the temple door already. Otherwise, we won't be able to continue trailing Gruda. Look, he's blushing. I'm not surprised. People usually complain to him or just straight up insult him. He doesn't get thanked very often. Silence! That's an order. We're going to need to take him somewhere safe. How about the Ruse Nest near Ilduk? It's not far from here at all. Yeah, that'd be your best bet, I think. Very well. We'll be waiting for you there. Now hurry along, Adel. You've got no time to waste. Let's go. Remnos, I'll take her down and break this curse myself. I won't let anything happen to you. Karna, Adel, take care. Alright, so I have levels changed. Yeah. So I actually need to trade in Adel and Durin.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
that's enough to make another diamond.
Give it to me.
My turn.
Which more does this need before I can take it off? 50?
How wonderful.
10 uses? Should only do one more. Blade Barrage and Arc Blast that need to be finished. It's like Rising Slash is the most powerful one. Oh shit, wrong one. Nope, wrong button. That was supposed to have L2 held so I could do Blade Barrage. Did not mean to do a super, I meant to do a Blade Barrage.
We should get going.
Hurry up, Spirit Cape, Rymnos is dying. Alright, so I assume, yeah, boss battle here. Now this area is all that remains. Stop right there, Bami. We'll be taking the Mask of the Moon. We finally caught up with you. If it isn't Remnos' sister, what do you think you can do to me when you can't even handle little Remnos? See, you're as unpleasant as ever. Relying on the masks, manipulating the innocent to do your bidding, follow Gruder without question. Everything you have, everything you are, is borrowed from someone else. Don't scare me, you're just a coward. How dare you? I'll admit to being a little frustrated when I found out about Remnos' abilities. It felt like all my struggles amounted to nothing. Like I was doomed to be in second place from the very start. Why are you admitting this to an enemy? This is not your therapist. Remnos always fought alone, with his own strength and wits. He never flaunted them, never used others. I'm proud to call myself his sister, and embarrassed to think I could ever be jealous of him for a single moment. And yet that strong, courageous brother of yours still lost to me. So what does that tell you about your chances? Remnos didn't lose to you, he lost to one of your cheap tricks. And you only relied on those cheap tricks because you knew you couldn't defeat him if you didn't. What a foolish way to view the situation. The last one standing is always the victor, no matter how that victory was achieved. And as you're about to learn, I will always be the last one standing. That's just like the one Goddess wore. We seem to have no choice but to fight. So you're going to rely on cheap tricks to the bitter end. As long as I kill you all here, the Mask of the Moon will be mine, and then I'll have no need for Remnos anymore either. Allow me to show you how powerless you truly are. Easy enough. The rules have cured him. We did it. And with that, the curse on Remnos should now be broken. Congratulations, Karna. You've both found and saved him. Everyone, thank you all so much. Now let's go get the Mask of the Moon. There seems to be another altar over there. Looks just like the one in Lake Tolma's ruins. Let's take a closer look. The Mask of the Moon? Indeed. Think of it as the Mask of the Sun's counterpart, its twin. Naturally, I wasn't able to replicate the Mask of the Sun completely, but why would you create such a thing? Why give it to me? Is the Mask of the Sun not an artifact of divine power, created through arts men have long forbidden to possess? It is as you say. Forgive my impertinence then, but did you not already state your wish to leave the kingdom of Celceta to mankind? Would this not go directly against those wishes? I have expressed that desire, yes. However, I've been forced to change my plans a bit. As such, I'd like you to accept this, my friend. I would prefer if you never had to use it, but I must prepare for the worst. I'll explain further another time. Adol remembered he was stronger. So it was Lord Eldeal himself who created the Mask of the Moon. He seemed to be arguing with King Lafance about it, but I couldn't quite catch what the cause of the dispute was. If we knew that, we'd be considerably closer to finding some means of stopping Ruda. Wish we could just ask Lord Eldeal directly. That'd make things so much easier. Could there be anyone else around who was familiar with what happened back then? Well, there's a Rhoda tree, but he didn't seem to know any more than what we were already told. That just leaves King Lafance. Yes, how unfortunate that the dead are not likely to provide many answers when questioned. For now, let's just see what's inside that chest. This is the other half of the Mask of the Moon? Looks that way. Yeah, its design is identical to what we found in the Lake Tolma's ruins. If you hold the two halves together, it does make a full mass. No more missing pieces, at least. But how do we reattach them? Just smacking them into each other doesn't exactly seem to be doing anything. As it is right now, it seems little more than a broken antique. Maybe Remnos knows something. Oh yeah, maybe. He should be awake by now, I'd think. Alright then. Let's go back to the Ruse Nest and check up on Remnos. Let's just fit in while we're here. Aw, come on. Remnos, you're okay. I assume Bami's curse has indeed been lifted then. You're a hit with the little ruse, it seems.
Hey.
Karna, Adol. I'm in your debt. To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed for all the trouble I've caused.
Aww.
Don't worry me like that again, okay? Karna, I'm sorry. I really overdid it this time. I stepped outside my comfort zone and look where it got me. I believe I really am better suited to playing the harp and making crafts after all. Really? I'm not so sure about that. Kinda hate to admit it, but you were pretty impressive as a warrior. I'm sure Father and everyone else in Komodo would have been shocked if they'd seen you like that. Do you really think so? Incidentally, what happened to Leo? As soon as I woke up, he ran off. He said he had a mission to take care of. He's done a lot for me too. I need to thank him next time I see him. Well, Karna, I guess this means your journey's at an end, huh? Well, I accomplished my goal, yes, but it's not like Remnos and I can just go back to Komodo as if everything's fine now. That's right. If we don't stop Gruta, the whole of the continent will be in grave danger. Oh, that reminds me. There's something we were hoping to ask you, Remnos. Looks like you managed to recover both halves of the Mask of the Moon, then. Yeah, but they lost their power, just like you said. We're kinda at a loss now on what to do with them. The Grand Roo said that he and the Rota Tree could sense the mask in 2 places, but I have to admit, this wasn't quite what I was expecting. Well, there may yet be some recourse. I've been researching a few things since my arrival in Elduk. It seems there's an old laboratory around here that was once used for researching and repairing artifacts. Artifacts? In other words, magic items. We got quite a few of them at this point, like the dwarf bracelet and the water dragon scales. My mace is an artifact too. So assuming the Mask of the Moon is an artifact as well, it may be possible to restore it at that facility. That was my thought, yes. The only problem is, I don't know where the facility is located. I suppose the fastest way to find out would be to ask the Rota Tree and Grand Roo. Have you spoken with them? Unfortunately, they kept asking me to play my harp for them, constantly, practically every hour of every day. I barely had a moment's rest. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Well, if they already know about you, that's at least a little less we need to explain. What do you say we go have a chat with the Rota Tree, Adel? Oh, I don't think I've seen you here before. Nice to meet you. Hey, Gramps, wake up! Well, it isn't the harpist, and the rest of you have returned as well. I'm sensing you've also brought the Mask of the Moon with you, no? We have. That's exactly what we've come to discuss. An artifact laboratory, you say? There is indeed one nearby. However, the battle between Lord Eldeal and King Lefance was particularly fierce in that area. There's no way to know if the facility is still functional. Man, I was afraid you were going to say something like that. Looks like we may need to come up with another plan. Oh no. I think this is an idea well worth exploring. You may be able to find something worthwhile there, if nothing else, and there is an interesting visitor there at this moment. Or so says the Rota Tree. An interesting visitor? Oh, could it be Lisa? Come to think of it, I wonder if Nina was able to find her successfully. The laboratory is north of the Colonia battlefield. You should depart immediately. It seems the Rota Tree has a gift for you. A gift? Oh, aren't you a well-mannered young man? During the final years of the Kingdom of Celceta, a variety of experiments were conducted. Among them were experiments that produced living weapons, which cannot be defeated through conventional means. And many of those living weapons still lurk in the laboratory you're about to enter. So you're saying our weapons won't hurt them? Actually, didn't we run into one of those when we were out on the battlefield? Are you referring to the monster that was guarding that door? If that's the case, how do we defend ourselves? The sword Adel was just given as an artifact that allows you to deal the finishing blow to living weapons. I see. So without that, we would be unable to enter the laboratory. Think of it as a reward for driving away the evil that slithered its way into Elduk. Is what the Rhoda tree says. Well then, I guess I'd better start getting ready. Where do you think you're going? You're not done recovering yet. But I was hoping to see that laboratory for myself. It may be useful to have along too. I might notice something you would otherwise overlook. Not happening. You're going to stay here and rest, and that's that. Do as your older sister tells you. Just this once, okay? Fine. Oh, take care, young ones. Incidentally, my back is unbearably itchy at the moment, and I would very much appreciate it if someone could scratch it for me. Says the Rhoda tree. Well, that looks like it's back on the ancient battlefield for us. Come on. For... Everyone's 44. That's more than likely going to be my final party. Okay, I can't warp, so apparently, yeah, there's going to be a scene. You seem unusually supportive of them, Rhoda. I suppose you're right. They seem much like him when he was young. But even the presence of his direct descendant won't make preparing the mask any easier of a task. And about this interesting visitor you mentioned. Alright, now can I warp? Yes. Actually, I could go get that upgraded. It's at Highland, I think. Yeah. Let's go get our beast collar upgraded. Oh, aren't you a friendly little thing? Come here and let me pick you up.
Sure is a big one.
Well, if it isn't Adel. Why is this person in a place like this? Well, let's just say he's no ordinary guy. Did you come here to explore the ruin, Gazon? Yeah, my shoulders have started to stiffen up a little, though. So I was wondering if there was anywhere in this area I could lie down for a spell. Actually, I think we know just the place. Really? Great. Where is it? Nest full of sacred beasts, huh? Sounds perfect. You heading there right now? No, I think I'll rest here for a short while first. So if there's anything you need, I'd be happy to provide my super handyman services. Just say the word. Pardon me for asking, but how do you intend to do crafting without the appropriate facilities? Yeah. What do you think this bag I've got is for? I can do my work anywhere. Gazok the Strong, remember? The hell do I get Monkey King's hair? Okay, so I don't actually equip the sword? Is it just a key item? Yeah, it's just a key item. That'll do for now. Well, this is the place where we fought that monster that just wouldn't die. It appears we have arrived just at the right time. Don't think this is going to go like it did last time. The only thing that can really damage it is that artifact sword you got, Adel. Best bet is to knock it out for a while, search your weak point, then give it everything we got. Can I move? Phew, we did it. Guess we found the right place. This has got to be the artifact laboratory. It seems likely we'll encounter many more living weapons inside. We'll just have to leave those to Adel.
Frida?
Nina! Ugh, noisy little shrimp's back. Can't say I missed her. What was that, Duran? Say it again. I dare you. If you're here, Nina, does that mean... Lisa? Well, I saw something huge fly this way and hurried after it. Oh? Was it Soul? I couldn't tell for sure. is the only place I haven't checked, so she's not here. Oh. Gonna have to explore this place either way, so if Lisa's here, it saves us the trouble of looking for her later. Come on, let's go inside. Tread lightly, everyone. Okay, so I guess everything in this place is gonna have to be killed like that. Can't go that way yet. Battle, wasn't that? That was a girl's scream for sure. It seemed to be coming from above us. Quickly, let's go. Look, Adel. Lisa.
Adel!
Adel, this is Kalilika. I'm alright, thank you. I came to the outskirts to research my ancestors when suddenly Soul just stopped responding to my commands. He took off, brought me here, then threw me off his back.
No way!
Threw you off? Why would he do that? I'm afraid I don't know. This has never happened before. So, what do you think you're doing? What if Lisa had been hurt? Answer me!
Come on.
Can he even talk? Where am I? Oh, that answers that, I guess. Huh? Was that? Why am I here? Soul can speak? But that's impossible. Soul, wait, wait! He has flown away. Looks like he's headed for the other side of the facility. Are you okay, Lisa? Yes, I'm alright. But I have no idea what's going on. This is all so confusing. Well, pretty sure I already know the answer, but Soul's never spoken before now, has he? No, this is the first time he's ever said a word. I'm going after him. I have to. Go after him? What should we do, Adel? That's right. We were headed to the other side of the facility ourselves anyway, so please allow us to accompany her. We'd be more than happy to do so. Lisa, I'm sorry, but you're coming with us. But we have our own reasons to explore this location, so it seems only logical that we work together in this. Besides which, we'd be happy to have you with us. Don't fight it, Lisa. Like it or not, you're coming with us. Alright, when you put it that way, how can I say no? Thank you, everyone. Gale Stinger, eh? And thrust sword forward, releasing a helical shockwave. Damn it.
Leave it to me.
Thought I was on Durin.
Leave it to me.
I waste so many supers when I'm trying to activate an action skill.
My turn.
Yeah, we need to just spam the crap out of this thing till we learn it. It's only 10.
My turn.
2. Level 3 is going to take a while. Nope. Is this a boss fight? What? Are you kidding me? I was literally standing right in front of it and hit Y so I could do that, and instead it uses up my damn super. Obtain XP with walking. I'm sure it's not much, but I guess if you're really patient, you could level up a lot with that. I feel kind of bad. These things are like all immortal and we're just murdering them. Who knows how long they've lived. Not that I know if they're sentient or if they even enjoy life, but it still seems like something you should at least question a little bit before, you know, just coming in here and murdering them all. $219. Almost halfway done since last time we checked. Chose the wrong path. This one goes forward. Actually, they both go somewhere. $10,000. Or Runeblade plus 9. There we go. Actually, how much damage does this... How does this compare? Nope, not much damage at all. It's all range. Oh, they combine into that thing. What the hell? Will you keep up? So they give us this super long, empty hallway to walk through, and then have her not be able to keep up.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Sunstone. It's another thing you can use to make the final weapons.
Leave it to me.
That looks like it continues. Oh, really?
You were so kind, Adolf.
One step to the right. Because of that, I lose my super. Funny how when I don't have a super to be wasted, it like activates instantly as soon as I press it.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Make our way all the way back. So another 20 uses.
Down you go.
Can you respect my blocks, please?
Down you go.
Who was the annoying asshole that was over here blasting me? should be a shortcut back to the start. Oh, this is just screaming boss fight coming up. Looks like we're back outside. Sure is windy out here. Lisa, look! So, this is where you went off to. Come on, Adam. I just hope I don't have to play ping pong with this Gobbelon like I did at the one event of Felgana. So, can you hear my voice? Why am I here? Why am I here? So? What could be wrong with him? My head is throbbing. The pain, the pain, the pain, the pain. What's going on? Everyone stand aside, quickly! Lisa!
No way.
It's like he doesn't even recognize his own master anymore. He's completely lost it. If we don't stop him, our lives will be in danger. Lisa, I'm sorry, but we're going to need to try to subdue him. Is that alright? Yes, of course. I have no desire to put anyone in any more danger. Please do what you must. Alright, let's go, Adel. I used my super at the wrong time. We're gonna have to go through one more cycle. I need to try to save some SP before he goes down. Probably try to heal a little bit. right, everyone? We're fine. His attacks have ceased, but that's the best we can do. Yeah, he's as tough as he ever was, that's for sure. What could have happened to him? He's never behaved like this before. It's almost as if he's possessed. So... what? Aw, crap. What's happening now? Lisa, stay back! It's alright. There's no reason to be afraid. Huh? He looks familiar. You gotta be kidding me. It's you.
Welcome, dear descendant. And welcome also to you, travelers of the Great Forest. I am Lafonce, the former king of Celceta, and close friend of Eldiel's.
Thank you for calming my distressed soul. It is truly a strange feeling to be able to meet with those who live hundreds of years after my own time. King Lafonce? How is this possible? My body was lost 800 years ago when the kingdom of Celceta fell. However, my soul remained chained to this world, sealed away. Upon my release, I lost all control. Wow, this is amazing. May I ask how you became trapped inside Soul? As I wandered this world, aimless and alone, I was drawn to a certain strong will. Strong will? Yours. The will of my descendant, and her stalwart wish to save my friend Eldiel. Well, she did come barreling in here all on her own just to find him, so I can definitely see what you mean.
Honestly,
You're in. Her ability to control the soul Gaba I created may have also played a part. I found myself guided toward it, and eventually wound up inhabiting it. However, I initially remained unable to control it, causing it to go berserk. I apologize for any trouble this may have caused you. It's a simple boss fight, no big deal. King Lafonce, actually... something has happened to Eldiel, has it not? The fact that my soul was released can mean only one thing. The Black Winged One has manifested in this world again, just as he did 800 years ago. That's actually 100 years before East Origin, because that was only 700 ago. How do you... It was none other than myself who sealed the Black Winged One away. And as such, the fact that I have been released means that he, too, has been released. What? There's more that I must share with you, but I need not do so here. We can speak as we go. Together there is something else you must do before we leave this place, is there not? Yes, we need to find a way to repair the Mask of the Moon. 800 years ago, the Mask of the Moon's magic was depleted, and its powers lost. However, the magic stored in the altar here should be sufficient to replenish it. So you can fix it? I believe I can. Visitor to the forest, accepted by Eldiel. Your name is Adel, is it not? Place the Mask of the Moon upon the altar, Adel. This is not my area of expertise, but I will do what I can. Wow! Amazing! Ah, the mask. Is it repaired? I was successful. Please take this with you, Adel. So now we can get inside the Temple of the Sun. Thank you so much for your assistance. Think nothing of it. Now you must hurry, as little time remains. If you wish to stop the Black Winged One, you must proceed to the Temple of the Sun at once. I will go on ahead. There's little I can do to help in battle, but I can at least serve as a guide. And off he goes. If he has sealed away the darkness from Eldiel's soul before, then we must trust that he will succeed once more. But how did he do it? I imagine we'll find out soon enough. Clearly, he has a lot more to tell us, and no matter what the situation, we need to hurry back to the Temple of the Sun. Nina! You called? Can't you go and scout out the area around Elduke? Okay. I'll be leaving with Soul. We'll meet up at the temple, Adel. Thank you. Safe journey to you all. Guess we're stuck going the long way again. Come on, everybody. What long way? We have teleportation. So you were able to repair the Mask of the Moon, then. You should now be able to enter the Temple of the Sun. Just be up on your guard inside. I guess we just go to the temple now. Only goes up to the 2s for everything. Nina, what's the situation at the temple? Now's the best chance we've got. There's no one around. Those mass division soldiers all suddenly came to their senses. Then that Leo guy came and took them away. Sounds like Bami's defeat did more than just free Remnos. And Leo actually made himself useful too. Didn't see that coming. He's not exactly a model soldier, but it's obvious he means well and really wants to help wherever he can. To think, up until recently, we couldn't get rid of him fast enough.
Alright.
Time's a wasting, Adel. We're almost there. The Temple of the Sun. It's almost surreal that we're actually going in there. King Lafance. The Black Winged One is still inside the temple by all appearances. Completing the ritual to activate the Akashic records requires a significant amount of time. I assume he is presently focused on that. Come to think of it, whatever happened to Gruda? I'm afraid I cannot say. We should remain on guard. He is not a foe to be underestimated. So, we've been so focused on getting inside the temple, we haven't really had much time to think about this, but how exactly are we supposed to stop Lord Eldiel anyway? Oh dear, are you starting to get scared, Durin? Afraid we won't be able to finish what we started? Durin's a scaredy cat! Durin's a scaredy cat! Oh, come on. I'm sure that thought's crossed your mind too by now. I agree. It would be unwise to challenge him unprepared. As it stands, there is little chance of Eldiel returning to his former self. What? There is no need to panic. The key to subduing him lies in the Mask of the Moon. Although its effects will be temporary, the Mask of the Moon has the ability to seal the Black Winged One's power. Eldil designed it with such function himself. So how does it work? You will have to force the mask onto him. It will be no easy task, but it's the only way. If successful, Eldil will be returned to his normal self, albeit only for a short time. During that time, we can retake the Mask of the Sun, and won't be able to use the Akashic Records for nefarious ends. So we may be able to stop the records from being misused at the very least. That's definitely our primary concern. When you say Lord Eldil would only return to normal for a short period of time, we must speak with Eldil once he is cognizant again. Then perhaps we can find another way. For now, it's best if you not overthink the situation. Concentrate only on what must be done. Yes. First things first, we have a door open, right? We do, but the question is, who should do the honors? I think we all know the answer to that. Yep. Indeed. No objections here.
Indeed.
Nor here. Well, Frida says so.
Uh-huh.
I have no objections either.
At all.
All of this started when you came to Celceta, Adel.
Yes.
This crisis would have occurred sooner or later, whether you had visited this land or not. But if not for you, I don't think we'd have met one another like this, nor would we be so close to resolving the matter now. Adel's definitely been the glue that's held us all together during this journey.
At all.
Yep, Adel, you're the man. If anyone's going to open up this ancient temple, it's gotta be you. You were the one Lord Eldil chose to summon to his tower during these trying times, after all. It would seem you have been chosen by destiny to aid this land in its time of need, Adel Kristen. Therefore, I would ask that you don the mask now and stand before the temple door. It opens. What awaits us inside may be beyond all imagining. It's finally happening. The time has come. Don't worry, Lisa. We'll bring Lord Eldil home safely. I know you will. Let's go, Adel. It's so quiet in here. I would suspect no one is around. This area was once used as an audience chamber. The Black Wing one is in the room beyond here, where the Akashic records are stored. We must hurry, Adel. Our time grows ever shorter. 47, 46, 47... Okay, so the party definitely needs to change. There's no map in here. Oh, are we going just straight into boss fight? You again. Do you never tire of trying to interfere, red-haired swordsman? And as for you... loathsome king of Celceta, who has kept me sealed away for all these centuries. What brings you crawling back after all this time? Black-winged one, what a curious question you ask. Why else would I be here than to have you return the Mask of the Sun and the Akashic records? Wait, that huge round thing is the Akashic records? I was thinking it'd be a book. The Akashic records contain laws that construct the world around us, as well as all that has been or ever will be, and the path that every being will take, man and god alike. Such an unimaginable volume of information could not possibly be stored in a mere book. Need to be in a flash drive. And yet, despite possessing something so powerful, the white-winged one did little with it. Truly a fool.
How dare you? Lord Eldeal, he... I'm sorry, Adel, I just...
What are you planning to do with it? I'll use it to bring natural disasters upon the whole European continent, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Earthquakes, floods, firestorms, plagues, disasters of such scale that they eradicate humanity from the land altogether. Or you can just wait a couple of 100 years and we'll do that to ourselves with global warming.
Can he really do something like that?
I'm afraid so. The Mask of the Sun allows its wearer to alter the Akashic records. The wearer so desires, the records of our world and the people within it can be overwritten, at least partially. It's a death note. You gotta be kidding. Why would you wish to do such a thing? Humans are sinful creatures, yes, but we cannot accept that such a fate is inevitable, nor even deserved. You know why I'm doing it? Because it's an act befitting a god.
Oh,
You're trying to tell us that wiping out humanity is something a god's supposed to do? There's no way that...
How pathetic.
I've wasted enough time talking to you feeble creatures. At least act like humans in your final moments and kneel before me.
The mask.
The time for exposition is over. To mark this moment of becoming a true god, I shall bury you with my own hands. Definitely not do it the easy way and just erase you from existence with the mask like they just said I could. Consider yourselves fortunate to be permitted such an honor. It seems we have no choice, Adel. You will have to seek an opening while fighting him. Be on your guard.
Wash them away. Wash them away. Burn.
too easy. I'll turn you to ice. Smash to pieces.
Did I miss?
Burn.
Is that all you got? Now.
Burn. Death. Burn. There's no escape. Take this.
No such luck.
Wash them away. Wash them away.
No such luck.
What the hell are you aiming at? I was pointing directly at him and she just turns around and shoots her big move the other direction.
Is that all you got?
Burn. Here!
Now!
There! There's no escape. Don't let them escape.
That all you got?
Burn them. Don't let them escape.
That all you got? I'll turn you to ice. Smash to pieces!
Don't let them escape. This is... By a mere human!
Did we win?
Very good.
What? Lisa, look! I see it. His hair and his wings.
Appears we have our chance to speak with the true Eldiel. Adol, quickly, hand me the Mask of the Moon. Sucker! Now, I shall be able to remain in this persona for a while.
Oh dear.
When I created this mask, I had no idea it would be used quite like this. Maybe I should have designed it to look a little more appealing.
My!
Well, the ending was a little anticlimactic, but I'm glad everything worked out.
I am overjoyed to see that you all made it here safely. I'm sorry for worrying you, Lisa and Kalilika. As for you, Adol, I've no doubt caused you no end of trouble. And it has been quite a while, my dear friend. 800 years, I believe. Thank you for sealing away the Black Winged One all those centuries ago. Although I could never have imagined that you'd continue to keep it sealed away for so long. That wasn't what we agreed on, but at this point, I'm just glad to see you safe. Everything is thanks to Adol and his friends. Still, it does not seem we have the luxury of time to reminiscing about the past. You're correct, we don't.
King LaFonce? Wouldn't it be possible for me to seal away the other Lord Eldiel the same way you did? If there's anything I can possibly do to help.
Lisa,
Lisa.
I appreciate the sentiment, but it is not my wish to seal him away at the expense of someone else's life. I never hope to see that happen again. Long ago, I believed that he was a completely separate being who had manifested within me. However, as time passed, I came to realize that he is as much a part of me as the one you see before you now.
What do you mean?
I've long believed that keeping harmony in the world by carefully meting out knowledge was my duty, and I did so as such. But at some point I began to doubt whether giving knowledge to people in this manner was the right thing to do. Those doubts constantly grew within me, eventually coming together and taking form. That is the Black Winged One who stood before you earlier.
That can't be true.
On the surface, he may seem to be the embodiment of cruelty, simply existing to inflict destruction upon the world. But he believes that by overcoming the great ordeals placed before them, people can develop on their own. Looking back upon history, it is true that people become stronger through overcoming adversity. As a result, people learn to think and walk for themselves without the aid of gods. In a sense, the Black Winged One was born just as much out of love for humanity as I. I had no idea. So it seems even God is imperfect. How disappointing. Ruda. How is Lord Eldiel imperfect for showing concern? You hadn't noticed. The Black Winged One didn't use the power of the Mask of the Sun in your battle at all. Now that you mention it, he didn't? Such a careless error, but now I have the chance to see my true desires realized. I wish to see how humanity reacts when faced with cruel, cold despair, greater even than the ordeals of a god. What are you saying? That's why I supported the Black Winged One and devised this new generation of Darklings who mourn this world. Yet this god here has proven quite useless to that end. Gruda, you... A perfect ordeal can only be executed by one who bears perfect malice. In other words, humanity itself. If it is truly the duty of a god to challenge humanity, then truly, it is a duty most befitting a human. The Mask of the Sun? When did he acquire that? No, how? He's gone. Where did he go? I dare not even say it, but... I fear that's exactly what he did. He has entered Iris. Iris? The place where the contents of the Akashic records are stored. They take the form of spiritual light and occupy another world where they can typically be neither seen nor touched. And that world of records is known by the name Iris. And that's where you suspect Gruda has gone. It's the only logical conclusion. The Mask of the Sun was originally made to allow its wearer to enter Iris and change the records stored within. I fear that Gruda is going to bring about disaster in the real world by manipulating the records directly. He just keeps sinking lower and lower. He's even more brazen than the other Lord Eldiel. We cannot allow him to have his way. But what are we supposed to do? 800 years ago, the Black Winged One entered Iris much like Gruda has now. I followed him and sealed him away. With time, however, the seal weakened and he managed to break free. I see. So that means we can follow him inside then. Indeed. I will secure a route using the Mask of the Moon. That should grant you access. Thanks. Glad to have someone like you on our side. I will join Adel and the others within the world of records. I should be able to guide you through its depths at the very least. Thank you, King Lafance. Lord Eldiel, I'm afraid Sol Galba's mask may be too much for me to transfer inside. Could I ask you to remain here and support me? Yes, of course. We have to hurry, Adel. The Black Winged One is not sealed away forever. Sufficient time passes, he will begin to re-emerge. Remarkable. There's not an ounce of hesitation on your face. You almost make me understand the Black Winged One's perspective. You represent the capability and ingenuity of humanity. I will open the gate to Iris. Thank you, my friend. Is that it? This is the gate, yes. Adel, best of luck to you in there. Be very careful and Godspeed. So everybody's 47. So back to the A team. Oh. Kind of like a MC Escher light. So this is the world of the Akashic records. Guess the Iris place is full of all kinds of information about our world, huh?
That must mean your embarrassing future's recorded here too, Durin.
Hey, my future's gonna be awesome. You just wait.
So all the knowledge Eldiel gives to people comes from these records.
If so, that raises a question. Lord Eldiel grants people knowledge. Surely that means contradictions will arise between the records and reality, no? Records are not infallible. The world is merely guided by the events here. Unexpected events do occasionally occur. I have heard Eldiel suggest that he gives knowledge to people in order to compensate such abnormalities. While his actions do create further contradictions, Eldiel corrects all of these himself using the Mask of the Sun. That is, as he sees it, his heavenly duty.
So he corrects abnormalities in the fabric of existence? Isn't that a lot of work and a huge responsibility? This is a course of human history. You can change one thing and it'll change another. How can one guy just deal with that?
That is a completely accurate assessment, yet there's no other who can perform such work. He has never once complained.
I have to admit, that sounds like him. But if the Mask of the Sun allows its wearer to correct the records...
Yeah, we're in real trouble if we don't stop Gruta. On the highest level of Iris is the central area, where the device used to manipulate the records is located. It is safe to assume that Gruta will be moving toward that location.
How do we get there? Can't see any stairs or anything, and there's nothing above us.
Highest level of Iris is a vast distance above us. Even with stairs, it would be a lengthy and exhausting climb. The owner of the Mask of the Sun can warp directly, but others must silence the 3 Guardians in order to ascend to the highest level.
Guardians?
Ahead of us are 3 doors. Each leads to a different area, bronze, silver, and gold. With each area sits a Guardian. All 3 Guardians have been defeated. The path to the center will open. Pretty tough security.
Do we need to defeat the Guardians in a specific order?
No, any order will do. However, we must reach Gruta before he finishes analyzing how to operate the device in the central area.
I feel like we've been saying this way too much, but I guess there's no time to waste then. Let's go, Adel.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's look around the world for side quests and do other things and level up and... I kid, but I actually do mean it. Just check everywhere real quick. It's just 2 of them. Someone help me search for my partner. I saw her last in the Ashen Forest. More details at the item shop. During a phrase, something I would like you to do for me in the Ashen Forest. Did you see my quest on the board?
Indeed we did. What is it you'd like us to do?
It's something of a ritual. It's not an especially urgent quest, so if you're busy, it can wait. If you'd be interested in helping, I'd be very grateful. Guess we'll let Adel decide. What do you think, Adel? Thank you. Firstly, you require this.
Is this some kind of cursed artifact?
Indeed, it's a foreign charm known as a Magatama that was once owned by a nameless knight who lost his life in the Ashen Forest. Hundreds of years after his death, his representment remains encased within it. I'd like you to purify it and set him free. Purifying a cursed artifact, huh? So what exactly do we have to do? Firstly, you need to allow the Magatama's owner to take physical form in the world. The lost soul of the knight who bore it still roams the Ashen Forest. Allowing him to regain his body, you need to make his soul possess the armor he wore when he was alive.
Make his soul possess his armor. How are we supposed to do something like that?
Firstly, you need to equip the Magatama. If you're wearing it on your person, the soul of the knight will begin to pursue you. Then you lead his soul to the armor, which is located somewhere in the Ashen Forest. And if we do that, it'll possess the armor and take form, huh? What do we do after that? After that, well, you need to defeat him in battle. As a knight, the last duel is what he craves most. Defeat him in such a duel and he should be able to rest in peace.
Alright, that seems clear, if not a bit unconventional.
Kinda worried about the duel though. Who knows how strong this guy's gonna be. But we accepted the quest, so we gotta do what we gotta do. As soon as we're ready, let's go find that lost soul. Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Oh, aren't you?
You look kind of familiar yourself. Are you Pigeon, the one who put a quest on the board?
That's me, yes. So, could you give us some more details?
Well, should I start by introducing myself? My name's Pigeon Peace Symbol. Wow. Your parents were hippies, weren't they? I was born in Gilead to a Gilean father and a Garmatic mother. My father's father is... I wasn't asking you to describe your family tree. Just tell us what your quest is. We don't need all the extra details.
Okay, I need your help searching for Rabbit. That's it? I think we're going to need a little more to go on than that.
Sorry, I'm not used to this.
Rabbit is the name of my partner, a fellow explorer. We got separated while traversing the forest. I'd like you to help me search for her.
Why couldn't you just say that to begin with? So, where was she with you when you last lost track of her?
I can't be entirely certain. I just turned to say something to her in the Ashen Forest and she was gone. Last time I saw her before that was also in the Ashen Forest, so I'm quite certain that's where our paths split. We agreed to meet in this village if we ever became separated, so I was hoping she'd be waiting for me here, but she's not. Damn it, if only I'd been paying more attention to her, this never would have happened. I understand your frustration, but blaming yourself isn't going to help us find her any faster. We need to come up with a plan of action and focus on scouting out her location.
Alright, if we split up and search for her then. What do you... Yeah, I'm with Adel here. The Ashen Forest is really dangerous, and it's pretty easy to get lost in there too. We need to find your partner, but the last thing we want is to end up losing you as well.
But I can't just stand around while she's in danger. I have to do something. We know you're safe and sound. That'll help us concentrate on determining her whereabouts. So it would really be best if you stayed here.
Okay, if that'll make it easier for you to find her, I'll do just as you say.
So please, do everything you can. She's probably wandering the Ashen Forest alone and frightened as we speak. Save her, I beg of you.
We'll get her, don't worry.
Come on, let's head out.
Alright, so we got 2 quests to do in here. 8 or 9 times. One more time.
Now!
So is that him or is that his armor? Alright, everything's mastered. So no reason to have that on anymore, at least until I learn a new skill. Oh wait, that's right. I saw this thing over here before. That's what that was. Okay. Man, he moves slow. Yeah, saw this thing a long time ago. Was wondering what the hell it was. Apparently, it's an evil spirit. How far away can I get from it that it'll still follow me? Pretty far away, it looks like. on, buddy. Get in your home. Alright. Now, need to find Rabbit.
Now! This one's huge! That's something!
This would probably be the easiest way to find her. So we don't have to deal with any fights. Are we even still in the Ashen Forest? That's the frog's in. Oh no, let's check anyway. She might be in there. She is in there. I was about to turn around thinking that this isn't the Ashen Forest anymore. Isn't that... Yeah, sure likes we found our runaway here. What's going on here? Let me go already. I told you I can't stay here any longer. I have to leave. The monsters appear to have taken a liking to her. No kidding. People! I don't care who you are. Hurry up and help me. I told you to give it up already. I have no intention of staying here and living with you monsters. Did she communicate with them or something? Huh? How should I know? I'm just yelling things at them because this is what you do when you're in a position like this. They really do seem to understand her, though. It's kind of amazing. Well, I mean, I do appreciate you keeping me safe from the monsters outside. I suppose I might consider coming back to see you sometime, maybe. Is that okay with you? Oh, I think she actually managed to persuade them. At any rate, I'm leaving now. Goodbye. So who are you anyway? Why are you here? What are you planning to do to me? Isn't it a bit late for that line of questioning? Help me. Pigeon asked you to come here. That idiot. Why didn't he come and help me himself? That idiot. Idiot. Well, how about we get you back to Danan, okay? Hold on. If I go back with you, Pigeon will have to give you a reward, right? Huh? What difference does that make? You've got a map, right? Let me see it. Okay, got it. As long as I know the way back, I'm fine. And I am out of here. Take care. There she goes. Yep. Maybe she'll actually find her way back this time. We should probably head back to Danan ourselves, too. Oh, I hope this doesn't end up being a multi-parter where I go back and they're like, no, she didn't make it back. Please tell me she just makes it there. Did you manage to find Rabbit? Yeah, we found her in a cave in the Ashen Forest, but... Well, she insisted she'd be able to find her when we be back as long as we gave her directions. She should have gotten here ahead of us, but she hasn't, I take it. I knew this was going to happen. I probably should explain this to you before, but Rabbit's sense of direction is plainly awful. She gets lost very easily on her own, and she can't read a map either. Despite that, she's got much too much pride to ask for help. Oh boy, so basically we're back to square one. God damn it. Wonder where she'll end up this time. Well, her sense of direction is terrible, but her intuition can be surprisingly good. She probably won't be wandering aimlessly for long, but will instead seek shelter somewhere, like that cave you found her in. Can't say for sure, though.
Still, as her partner, you have to do a better grasp of her habits than we do. We'll try to concentrate on possible safe spots.
Like a camp, maybe. I'll say one thing, searching camps and caves sure beats wandering the forest hoping to get a lucky break. Oh well, suppose we'll have to see this through to the end. Let's get going. God damn it. Fucking multi-part fetch quests. I see you were able to defeat the knight. Did you bring the Magatama with you? Yep, here you go. I thought we'd see some change in it after we defeated him, seeing he said we were purifying it, but nothing happened. Is that normal? It is. Besting the knight in a duel was just one of the preparations needed to purify the charm. I can handle the rest now. There.
Oh my. Purification is complete. Please, take this with you.
Wow, it's like new now. You sure we can have this?
Of course, giving it to you was the reason I asked you to complete this quest in the first place.
I hope it proves useful to you in some way.
Thank you very much, Saito.
Take this with you too. And thanks for your help. I'll be praying for your success.
That was nothing.
So what does that thing do? Strength 10, defense 10. And prevents curse. Alright. Let's check that camp. Maybe she made it there. Maybe this one. Yep, this is where she is.
Ah, here she is.
Yeah, sure enough, she wandered into our old camp. Pigeon knows her all too well.
This is such a beautiful place. I could admire this view for hours. And I have been, and I'm absolutely sick of it now. Where am I? And where are you, Pigeon? So angry, so mad, so fuming. So lonely without you, Pigeon. Why won't you hurry up and come for me?
Excuse me?
Me? What do you want? Why would I ask you to do that? Why would I need to be escorted by the likes of you? But if you really insist, I suppose I'll accompany you to help you save face. Come on then, let's get a move on.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. I don't know what I would have done without you. Come on, Rabbit, you thank them as well.
Well, I suppose I am somewhat thankful for your efforts. But you're completely useless, Pigeon. I can't believe you'd leave searching for me to some strangers and just stand around here twiddling your thumbs. I hope you're ready for your punishment. Which will it be, punishment A or punishment B?
I don't think I want either of them.
What's that? You want them both? Well, aren't you a brave soul?
On that note, I really do appreciate your help. Here's your reward. Thanks.
Try and get along now, you two. Not that that seems very likely.
That was nothing.
Alright, so quest here done. So now let's go check Highland. If there's a graveyard or a terrible others will screech you when they sleep you, please come and speak to me. I'll be the entrance of the town.
We saw your quest on the board, Cordelia. Ah, Kalilica, I see the red-headed traveler is with you too. Do you, believe in ghosts? I don't usually believe in those things, no, but there's been a lot of weird crap lately, so anything's possible. Why? What exactly happened in the graveyard? Well, at first I thought I was just imagining things. When I listened carefully in one part of the graveyard, I could hear a faint voice. It sounded like it was coming from beneath the ground. It was like a groan or a moan or something like that. Whatever it was, it sure didn't sound like anything from this world. It must have been a cry from beyond. Don't you agree, Mr. Tittles?
That is a huge cat, and I would love to have a cat that big.
I see. I think I might have an idea what's going on. Really? I can't be quite sure what you mean by it not sounding like anything from this world. I'm guessing it could have been a wild beast, right? Well, not really. And as for it coming from beneath the ground, well, I think about what's under that graveyard. You know what I'm getting at, right, Adel? That's right. Not that I expected you to get it wrong. Whatever. Cordelia, you need to grow up and stop messing around. Everyone in Highland knows about that place, so I'm sure you should have worked out there from the sound originated from. So really, you just put out this request to try and mess with us, didn't you? Okay, you got me. I could have at least played along a little bit, though. I suppose that means this request is a monster extermination. The fact that you could hear it all means it must be fairly close to the surface, and that is something we can overlook. So let's go finish this up quickly, Adel. Thanks.
Alright, so where are we going? Over here. should do it.
So then, Kalilika, did you find any wild beasts? We did, although they were more monster than they were animal. They'd organized into a small group. It was a little unsettling to see, actually. Maybe now that the barrier's gone, they decided it'd be a good opportunity to try and invade Highland. As if. What's with that look on your faces? Did you actually think I was serious? Well, I'm sure it was just my imagination. Yeah, no doubt. See, I'm sorry if I caused any trouble for you. Please take this, along with my apologies.
That was nothing.
Alright, now Celery. Some pretty flowers to make something nice. Waiting in front of my house. My house is in the north of the village. Legend with me. If you come to the smithy, I'll be waiting. Rilsh, we saw your request on the board.
Oh, Ozma. I wanted your help making a wreath.
A wreath, you say? What is it that you need us to bring you?
Let's see. Some pretty flowers. Any flower's okay, but I need 3 of them.
Alright, so you need 3 of any variety of flower then. That seems easy enough. We'll gladly find some for you.
Thanks.
Alright, let's check the inventory. 3. Don't have 3 of that one.
Did you bring some flowers? Joe, what you going to give me? Thanks. Okay, let's go and she said.
What? So why did everyone have to come with me?
What, are we a bother?
Well, no, but... Oh. I think I see what's going on here. Uh-oh. Seen that glint in your eye before. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
So, Shishli, will you teach me how to make a wreath? Oh, certainly. Let's make one together. I'll show you just how it's done. It's done. Looks very nice. Here, you should give this to Ozma. What? This wreath is a present from you to Ozma, so you should be the one to give it to him. What do you mean? You still haven't worked it out. All I want is for everyone to be happy. Lately, Shishli's looking really sad. So you should give this to your beloved Ozma. Then you can be super happy again. Beloved? Hold on a moment, Rocher. What's the problem? You should accept her thoughtful gesture. Looks to me like Rocher is just trying to help Cicely overcome her shyness and confess her true feelings. It's so sweet.
I think we all got that, Kalilica. No need to make this any more awkward than it already is.
Oh, I get it now.
Wait, took you this long? Seriously? How did we end up in a situation like this?
Well, Cicely, would you be willing to give me the wreaths? Oh, of course.
I'm sorry for all the hardships you've been facing in my absence. But I will not be away for much longer, I promise you that. So if you could continue to look after things until my return, I would be most appreciative.
Ozma, I will, thank you. Please take care of yourself.
You have my word.
They actually make a pretty cute couple. Yeah, it's kind of touching.
Well, at least it all worked out.
Ozma handled that very well.
You're welcome.
Hey there. Are you ready to bring a legend to life with me?
Dare I ask?
Yes, please, stare away. See, a while ago, Gazak gave me an old book he found, and inside are details on how to craft an amazingly powerful weapon from some ancient civilization.
An ancient weapon?
Yeah, doesn't that sound amazing? Just looking at the blueprints gets me all fired up. It's going to be really strong. The actual process of making it is pretty complex, though, so it's been really tough setting up the necessary experiments and fine-tune it.
Experiments? Are you suggesting that the tests we have completed...
Exactly. You got good sense, Ozma. All the tests you've been doing for me have been leading up to this. So getting down to business. Being a really valuable ancient weapon, the material I need in order to make it is super duper rare. Apparently it's called a sunstone. You can recognize it by the fact that it gives off some faint heat when you get near it.
So you'd like us to find one of these sunstones for you?
Yeah, how about it? Sound doable? I'll give you the weapon I make with it, of course.
We cannot promise anything, but if our assurance is that effort will be made is enough for you.
That's just fine by me. Best of luck and happy hunting. I'll keep my fingers crossed for your success.
Here you are, Siryu.
Wow, this is it. You actually found one. One sunstone should be enough for me to make one weapon. Question is, who do you want me to make it for? I can make all the weapons you guys use, so anything at all would be just fine.
What do you feel would be best, Adel?
Alright, here goes then. It's finished. Behold, the legendary Ajax sword.
Francis, the Francis sword.
Here, try holding it and see what you think.
Looking good, Siryu.
Isn't it just awesome? Take it with you. It's yours now.
Thank you very much, though I must say, I'm quite surprised by its name. Damn straight.
You say that as if all my other names have been weird. I mean, this is just a replica of an ancient weapon. I didn't design this one from scratch or anything, so it wouldn't really be right to just go changing the name.
Ah, that's the spirit of a blacksmith. Proud of you.
But of course. By the way, Master, it looked like you were working on something of your own while I was making this. What have you got there?
Oh, I was working on this. Take this with you, too. Is this armor? There was a bit of sunstone left that Siryu finished making her ancient weapon. So I looked in her book to see if I could make anything with it. It's an alloy of a bunch of different metals, so it's much stronger than anything you'll find around here.
How'd you manage something like that in such a short amount of time?
Saw you doing something exciting and couldn't help joining the fun. Can't have you showing off now. See you. You've got a ways to go before you can get the better of me.
Everything's a competition with him.
Well, if you find any more of that sunstone, bring it over here. I'll whip up another of my amazing armors.
Hey, this is my request. Get your own. Why should you be the one to wrap things up here?
We did it!
Oh, you brought me another sunstone? Alright, who do you want me to make a weapon for? Okay then. There's also the armor my master's gonna make. It says he can make one for men and one for women's. Which would you like? Alright, hold on. This won't take long. It's done. Here you go.
Now let's check Komodo Village. And of course, the final chicken.
Pippi? I'm terribly sorry for troubling you with this yet again. Would you be willing to go and bring another of my little chickadees back here? Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. So, which one is it now? His name is Sukune. He's recognizable by his brown feathers. He's probably the most energetic of all my little babies. He's cautious, needs to be approached from behind like usual, but he also tends to wander a little bit farther than the others. Does that mean he might have wandered outside the village? I'm afraid that's quite likely. But even if he has, it won't be far. I think it's likely he's somewhere in the plains just outside the village entrance. Oh, okay. Phew. Might actually have been a chance of finding him then. Come on, let's get searching.
looking for a brown chicken. I was right behind him too. It looked like being in Rue form wasn't gonna startle him. Then he takes a step forward and it does. Got you. Let's take you back to Pippy. Thank you so much for bringing my lovely Tsukune back safely. Here's a reward I promise. Thanks. Play nice with them and keep an eye on them. I don't want another missing chick or child request on the board. My eyes shall never wander again. They'll be my little prisoners. Alright, last one to check. I discussed the one who was briefed from me. In other words, we'll take the living material to see the bark. Giant beast sighting the tips of Cosmia mind. Okay. You must be the brave warriors of the great forest who have come from afar to fulfill my requests. No? No, that doesn't really sound like us. Ah, I'm sorry. Might have exaggerated a little. You saw my request on the board, correct? That sounds about right, yeah? Can you give us some more details? I'd be happy to. I'm sure you remember helping me get some Fabros milk a while ago. Ever since then, I've been wondering endlessly how I could turn the powerful wild taste of that milk into something more palatable. I think I finally found the answer. It lies in the existence of the Rhoda tree. Okay, not sure I follow you, but go on. My interest lies in the Rhoda tree's purifying capabilities. From what I've heard, the Rhoda tree uses its leaf to absorb poison, turns it into fruits of energy. And it's that function which makes Rhoda leaves a perfect ingredient to complement the Fabros milk. If I had a Rhoda leaf, I could bring out the true shining potential of the Fabros milk, or so I believe. Basically, you want us to go and get you a Rhoda leaf. Precisely. Would you be willing to do that for me? Well, we could try. Still don't get your hopes up. What you're asking for isn't found anywhere near here, so this won't be easy. somehow, despite your disclaimer, I feel I can count on you to bring me what I seek. Either way, you're my best hope, so I leave this matter in your hands. I am a man. I see you brought the rotor-leaf that I asked for. Yep, here it is. This vivid green color, these powerful veins, this fresh, striking fragrance. This is it. This is truly the ultimate ingredient. With it, I can now create the ultimate muscle drink at long last. Behold the masterpiece, my greatest creation. I shall name it the Fabros Milkshake Max. That's great and all, but we going to have to drink it again? Well, there are only enough ingredients for me to make this one drink. Its true value can only be fully appreciated when you drink it in one go. How about you choose one of your companions to chug it down? Okay, who gets to pull trigger, Adel? Power surging throughout his body. Adel's maximum HP increased by 300. So how was it? Truly, that's wonderful. Wow, doesn't look like you're lying either. Why couldn't I have drunk it this time instead of last time? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. If I can gather all of the ingredients again, then I can, No! Oh, what's wrong? I forgot to write down the recipe! That drink was created through a delicately measured, harmonious balance that bordered on the miraculous. I fear I'll never be able to make another. Still, I should thank you for bringing me the exceptionally rare ingredient I requested. Here's the reward I promised. Thanks. Don't give up, seriously. But of course, this is nothing compared to the power of muscle memory. As long as I've got these guns, I can easily remember what I did. I am a man.
Oh, are you here about old Rabadi? Reports said that it's established itself in the part of the mine where that monster first appeared. Miners are getting really nervous, so the sooner someone can defeat it, the better.
Then let's go defeat it. Oh. You're a big boy. Is that a hammer for a tail?
Beat this thing?
Alright, I'm gonna stop trying to go for a flash guard now. Come on. I think it was kind of a pain in the ass to get a flash guard on.
What? You defeated Orobati? That was supposed to have been an unholy creature of destruction. You really must be something. Well, here's your reward, Bunny.
That wraps that up.
That's $1 million. I've only got 100,000. Alright. Let's do a round 2 with that thing that was kicking our ass before. Just in case. Alright, good. He's not attacking when we're in our little Roo form. I might need to stock up on healing more if I'm fighting this thing. But that's why I saved before I actually came in here.
Don't think I can hold out much longer.
Oh shit, what am I doing?
This one's strong. Stay alert.
Don't think I can hold out much longer.
There is a big one.
Don't think I can hold out much longer.
God damn it. God damn it.
My turn. Isn't everything?
When the hell does he start doing that?
Let's go.
Can you stop attacking for like a second?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Now that thing is ridiculous. Just gonna check to see if this is actual part of the map. Doesn't actually seem like it. Still at 99.3. Maybe if I actually go in one. Oh boy.
Leave it to me.
This is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Okay. So this area doesn't seem to in any way reflect the map. So I'm missing 7.7% somewhere. And I have no idea where it could be. Well, that should have me all set for damn near anything. Well, I'm gonna see if I can find a map, maybe research what that 0.7% I'm missing is. If I can't find out what it is, I guess I'll just let it go, continue doing the game, but either way, we've done all the side quests, done quite a bit, so next session will be devoted pretty much entirely to just doing the last dungeon. So I'm guessing 4 hours normal session time will be enough to get through the last dungeon, see the ending, etc., etc. Probably be less, but I'm hoping it isn't more than 4 hours. It shouldn't be. But anyway, all things considered, we should be finishing this up tomorrow. Next session. I keep saying tomorrow. It's not a guarantee. Next session should be finishing everything up, and then after that we'll move on to the next game, which is the oldest one on the list so far, because it's the only one that hasn't been remade, which was the Super Nintendo East 5 Kefin something rather of the Sands. I don't remember the whole name, just something Kefin. But had to get a fan translation for that since it didn't come over, and that'll be the one afterwards. But until then.